everyone, how are you?
I'm great.
Good, excellent. Okay, first person, can you introduce yourself and tell me about your BBC News?
My name is Molly and I'm in 5th grade. My news is about how sumo wrestling is in decline in Japan.
Excellent. Okay, next person, can you introduce yourself and tell me about your ABC News?
My name is Alex and I'm in 5th grade. My news is about several ferry accidents.
Okay, excellent. And last person, can you introduce yourself? Tell me about your CNN News.
My name is Candy and I'm in 6th grade. My news is about American crocodiles in captivity.
Excellent. Okay, so Molly, can you start and read your news, please?
It might look comic, but becoming a top sumo wrestler is not for the faint-hearted. The sport, which is over 1,000 years old, requires extreme commitment, with grueling training and a enormous diet. Revenues are falling, audiences are dwindling. But sumo is in decline, and the sport, which was once an icon of Japanese pride, is now dominated by foreign wrestlers.
Excellent, well done, Molly. Okay, so question 1 about your news. How old is sumo?
Sumo is over 1,000 years old.
Excellent. And where does sumo originate from?
Sumo originates from Japan.
Excellent. So what is the problem with sumo these days?
Now, sumo is dominated by foreign wrestlers.
Okay. And what is the difference between Japanese sumo and Korean shiren?
In sumo, they push each other out, but in shiren, they push each other down.
Excellent. Well done, Molly. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, next, Alex. Please, can you start reading your ABC News?
Next up, morning in South Korea. More than 80 people lost their lives when a ferry sank off the country's coast on Wednesday. But more than 200 others are still missing, and hopes are fading for rescuing any other survivors. South Korea's president says the action of the captain and some crew members were like murder. The captain has been charged with a number of crimes. From the poor sailing that caused the ship to sink to failing to help passengers escape. The captain says the cold water temperatures and fast currents make him hesitant to tell people to abandon ship, and 174 people were rescued after the accident. No survivors have been found since April 16. Still, divers continue to search the submerged ferry in the hopes that some passengers might have found an air pocket.
Excellent, well done, Alex. Okay, question 1. What is mourning?
Mourning is behavior in which you show sadness about a person's death.
Okay. And do you think South Korean people are mourning since the ferry accident?
Yes, I do. Because many people were crying by the accident.
Okay. And how many lives were lost?
More than 80 people lost their lives, but now more than 260 people were lost their lives.
Okay. So how many survivors were there?
There were 174 survivors after the accident.
Okay. And what was President Park Geun-hye's reaction?
She says the action of the captain and some crew members were like murder.
Excellent. Okay, thank you, Alex. Well done. Okay, Candy, can you start by reading your CNN News?
Before we go, it's said that American crocodiles are pretty shy unless something is edible. Unfortunately for the new owner of this GoPro camera, the crocodile was edible. Big Boy, that's the name of the croc. He lives in a wildlife preserve in Florida. A worker with a special case for his new camera to get some underwater footage of Big Boy. But the moment the camera hit the water, the croc attacked and destroyed.
Okay, excellent. So question 1, what are pretty shy?
American crocodiles are pretty shy.
Okay, and what did the croc think?
The GoPro camera was edible.
And where does Big Boy live?
He lives in a wildlife preserve in Florida.
So why did the worker build a case?
The worker built a special case for his new camera to get some underwater footage of crocodiles.
Excellent. And what is the difference between crocodiles and alligators?
Crocodiles are usually green and have a V-shaped mouth, which causes their teeth to stick out. Alligators are usually brown and have a U-shaped mouth, so their teeth inside their mouth.
Excellent. Okay, thank you, Candy. Well done, everybody. You did really well. So thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.